And here at Jacobs Field in Cleveland, we've got the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. It's a 4-run rally, and the Mariners threatening to open it up big time early. It is 12-0, and the fans are very unhappy. Deep into left field, and that one is gone. He's hit 2 home runs tonight. The Cleveland Indians erupting now, and it goes through. They have tied the game. It's 14-14. Unbelievable. And here at Jacobs Field in Cleveland, we've got the Seattle Mariners red hot and the Cleveland Indians. And the Seattle Mariners, they're on top of the baseball world. And Ichiro, the man who is on top of their lineup, continues to be hot. He had 3 hits here yesterday. And Rick, I mean, this Seattle ball club has been something, Ichiro in particular.
Yeah, he's really been the guy that has set the table for this great start that they've had.
All right, so he has been something, that's for sure. The Mariner pitching has also been outstanding. And tonight, 12-game winner Aaron Seeley takes them out. But up against the Cleveland lineup, all the guys who've been hurt are back, including Juan Gonzalez, who's got 95 RBIs, Jim Thome, who leads the league in homers, and Ellis Burks is back from an injury as well.
But the key to their second half is tonight's starting pitcher, Dave Burba. If history is any example, Burba's been a great pitcher during the second half.
Baseball coming up. Cameron, 17 homers, 69 batted in. He's got Martin out there at second base right now as we look at the action from Matt's game. High in the air, left center field, deep. Burks going way back, Lofton going way back. This one is high off the wall. Burks plays the carom. Martin will score. Cameron will stop at second. And the Mariners have a 1-0 lead. So Bell draws the walk. Now he's going to have to face a left-handed hitter. Here's Tom Lampkin. That is into right field. And it's a base hit. Cordova has to go back and get it. Cameron in to score over to third base is Bell, and into second is Lampkin, and it is 2-0 Seattle. So 3 doubles in the inning for the Mariners and a couple of near misses for Cleveland.
Ichiro going after the all-time rookie record for hits. And he has the record. There's a base hit, number 234. He has the all-time rookie record for hits, so congratulations to Ichiro.
What a remarkable year that Ichiro has put together. And congratulations to Ichiro as the fans here are giving him a standing ovation.
Ichiro, 1 strike to count. Blooped into left field, and that's a base hit. Bell is in, and now this is a big inning. Lampkin right behind him. It's a 4-run rally for the Mariners. Capped off right there by Ichiro. 8 men come to bat for the Mariners, and they put 4 on the board. Mariners 4, Cleveland nothing. Top of the 3rd inning. So 3 straight hits, and 8 of the last 10 Mariner hitters have reached safely. 3 men on, nobody out, and the Mariners threatening to open it up big time early. Mike Bassick in for the bullpen, making his major league debut. And here comes Bonds. Left-hander against left-hander. Bonds with 755 homers, tied with the home run king Aaron. 1 home run away from history, and he swings, and there's a long one deep into right center field, way back there. It's gone. And Barry Bonds with 756 home runs. He has hit more home runs than anyone who has ever played the game. And Mike Cameron, who already has a double tonight, at the plate. 3-2. Deep into left center field. And way back there. That is off the top of the wall. Martinez scores. Olerud scores. Martin stops at third. It's a double for Cameron, his 2nd in a row. 6-0 Mariners. And Cameron with 2 doubles and 3 batted in already. Now the infield comes in as Carlos Guillen switching around to bat right-handed now. He's a switch hitter. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Still nobody out. To the inside and through the drawn and infield. Martin will come in to score, and being waved home is Cameron, and he will score as Burks throws into second. And it is 8-0 Seattle. They've had 5 consecutive hits to start the 3rd inning. Well, that one hits Tom Lampkin, and so the bases are loaded. So 12 of the last 14 Mariners, including the first 7 of this inning, have reached base. There's Ichiro hitting a high drive into left center. Lofton Tagging Guillen from third. He'll score. Also tagging Bell from second. He moves to third. And it is 9-0 as Ichiro gets his third RBI. Edgar started this rally with a single. Now they might get two. Oh, Vizquel has to go right under his glove. 1 run is in and 2 runs are in. Bell and Lampkin both score. 11-0. The Mariners are ahead. 7 runs in the third inning. Olerud singled at the beginning of this inning. Now he's the 11th batter of the inning. 1-2 the count. That one gets through. Just past Roberto Alomar. Here comes the throw in. Cut off by Thome. McLemore scores. Martinez to second. It is 12-0 and the fans are very unhappy. The Mariners 12, Cleveland nothing. Last of the 4th inning. Aaron Seeley got the huge lead.
Thome has walked and flied out. The 2-0. A long drive to right and tell it goodbye. And Jim Thome, as soon as he hit it, knew it was gone to the second deck and right. And the Indians have the lead now.
Now Jim Thome, he walked his first time. That one is hit high in the air, deep in the right center field. Cameron and Ichiro, and gone, a home run. Number 35 for Thome, extending his American League lead.
Aaron Seeley very frustrated. He cannot get his curveball over early in the count. He missed with his location twice in the at-bat to Thome. Eventually had to challenge him with the fastball. And Jim Thome just does not miss many pitches when he's in a good streak, as he is now.
Ed Sprague, the pinch hitter for John Olerud. Mariners ahead 12-2, so Ed Sprague, a veteran. Into left center. That one will go up against the wall on a hop. The Karen, played by Branyan. Coming in to score is McLemore. Then the throw goes to second, at which point Edgar Martinez dug for third and made it easily. Sprague with the RBI, 13-2 Seattle. Now Al Martin. There's it first and third, 1 out. Nice pickup by Thome, and he gets the short out at first. Coming in to score is Edgar. RBI for Martin. 14-2 Seattle into the last of the 7th. And Russell Branyan driving one into the alleyway deep into right center and gone, a home run. Russell Branyan going para la calle. His 15th home run of the year and only 250 at-bats.
Got a good pitch to hit, and as he can, hit it a long ways.
Well, it is 14-3. He's thrown 115 pitches, and number 116 way out of the strike zone, and the bases are loaded, and here comes Pinello. John Halama comes out of pitch down in relief of Aaron Seeley with a 14-3 score. The Mariners leading the Cleveland Indians. The bases are loaded with Diaz, who singled at third base, Lofton, who walked at second, and Vizquel, who walked at first.
Player that a lot of teams tried to pick up before the deadline.
Shallow left. Martin, no, it's in front of him. Diaz scores, and so too does Lofton. Vizquel stopping at second, a 2-run single for Cabrera. And it is 14-5 Seattle. All of those runs charged to Aaron Seeley. Now to the last of the 8th inning, Jim Thome, who has homered tonight, the league's leading home run hitter, will get another shot at it. Deep into left field. And that one is gone. He's hit 2 home runs tonight. Number 36. Over the big wall of the opposite field. So for the fans who are still here, Jim Thome has given them some entertainment. 2 more homers for the league's leading home run slugger.
He stays within himself. He drives the ball to the opposite field. And because of his tremendous power, not just a single the other way, another home run.
And that one got Russell Branyan, who homered his last time. 14-6 is the score now. Seattle, as Branyan will go to first base. Cordova deep into left center, and that one is gone. Well, is it too late for all of this? The Cleveland Indians erupting now against Halama. That's their 4th home run of the night. And the game that was 14-2 is now 14-8.
What a year Cordova is having. 13 homers on the year, now well over 50 RBIs.
Omar Vizquel coming up. Norm Charlton coming in to the 8th inning. 3 runs in, 2 men on, 1 man out. And the Cleveland, which at one point trailed 14-2 going into the 7th, now trailing 14-8. Along the right field line, dropping quickly, base hit. Diaz comes around to score. Lofton stops at third. A double for Vizquel. And here in Cleveland, they're starting to get excited. It is 14-9 Mariners. Mariners 14, Cleveland 9 into the last of the 9th inning. Jim Thome on deck. Russell Branyan due up third. He had a 3-run 7th and a 4-run 8th. And that is right through the middle. Base hit for Torbenze, his first of the game. And now Thome, who homered in the 4th to right center, and in the 8th down the left field line. Muscles one on the right. That one knuckling. The throw back to first. Almost doubling up. Eddie Torbenze was Charles Gibson.
Gibson kind of jockeyed a little bit in the outfield like he wasn't going to be able to get there. As soon as he did, immediately came up with a strong throw. Ooh. I think he's out.
I think he got him. 1 out, Russell Branyan. 2 down now as Branyan is down on strikes. That one into left field, going back. Martin looks up, it off the scoreboard. Martin plays the carom. Into third base is Torbenze. Cordova with a double. Cordova has a 4-hit night. And that will bring Lou Piniella out of the dugout, and he is going to the bullpen. He's said, hey, this has gone far enough. Jeff Nelson called into a game that they once led by 12 runs.
He's been outstanding this year with coming in with runners on base, leaving them there.
Slider just a bit high. And the bases are loaded. So here's Einar Diaz, who had a single and a run scored in the 7th. There go the runners. Line drive, base hit. Torbenze scores. Cordova scores. Cordero stops at second. And now Kenny Lofton will come up as the possible tying run. It is 14-11. A game the Mariners led as late as the 7th inning, 14-2. And now Sasaki will get the call.
A lot of people that started their night here at the ballpark left early when their team fell behind, wishing right now they were still in the ballpark because the fans that are here are on their feet and excited.
2 men out. 2 men out. Base hit. And the bases are loaded. Cordero stops at third, and now Omar Vizquel will come up. And the possible tying runs are all on base, including Lofton, a fast runner at first, who is the possible tying run. And here's Vizquel. He's had 2 hits tonight, including an RBI double in the 8th inning. 14-11 Mariners. 3 on, 2 out. The runners go. Down the line! It's headed into the corner! 1 run is in! And it goes through! They have tied the game! Vizquel to third! It's 14-14! Unbelievable! They have come back from a 12-run deficit and tied the game. Now they can go for the win. And they are delirious in downtown Cleveland.
Why were they not guarding the line defensively at first base? Why was Charles Gibson not playing deeper in right field? Hard to understand, but because of both of those things, we're right back where we started with a tie ball game.
Down to third, David Bell. And a little bit high and wide, but saved over there by Spray. The Cleveland Indians get 3 in the 7th, 4 in the 8th, and then, incredibly, 5 in the 9th inning. Now we're in extra innings. It is 14-14, and now they go to the man who's been their closer most of the year, Bob Wickman. Switches that a little bit more here. There he goes. But right back to Wickman. is over. Mariners 14. The Cleveland Indians 14. Last of the 10th. Lou Piniella has used 2 of his prized relievers. Now Arthur Rhodes, the third jewel in that bullpen. Branyan, the possible winning run at second base. Struck him out. Great pitch by Arthur Rhodes. And we move on to the 11th inning. 2 down. Rocker has struck out 2 in a row. And now all-star, the league's leading RBI man, Brett Boone, coming up. Slider got him swinging. Rocker strikes out the side. And again, Cleveland will try and win it. Jose Paniagua, the new pitcher for the Mariners, the 7th Mariners pitcher of the night. Here's Kenny Lofton. And he is on base again. It's the 4th time in these late innings that he has reached base. Vizquel in the 7th inning drew a walk. That was the end of Aaron Seeley, the starter. In the 8th inning, he doubled home a run. That made it 14-9. In the 9th inning, he hit the 2-out, 2-strike triple. Anything's easy from here on. He gets a base hit. Lofton will hold. Gibson has got a real strong arm. Charged that one very aggressively. So now here is Jose Cabrera. Cleveland has 22 hits, 16 of them in the last 4 1/4 innings. And one more here could make them a winner. And there it is, base hit. Come on, Trappers. Here comes Lofton. Here comes the throw. Deep. And Cleveland has won it. Seen history at Jacobs Field tonight. This base hit by Cabrera on a broken bat, no less. And Kenny Lofton, he needed every bit of his speed to beat this throw by McLemore, and he just barely did. He got stepped on for his trouble. And we have seen something that had happened only 2 other times in more than 100 years of Major League Baseball. A team coming from a 12-run deficit to win a game, and the first time in 76 years since it happened against the Cleveland Indians, and they get their revenge 76 years later. The Cleveland Indians had lost 6 of 7 and were buried in this one, but incredibly they have come back to win it.